With so many movies out there, it can be hard to keep track of the best. But now, we have the current trend of the top 100 movies of all time. This list, comprising of the best that film has to offer, ranges from the classic to the modern. Among the classics is Citizen Kane, a timeless work directed by the legendary Orson Welles. Another classic, the French flick Breathless from 1960, stars Jean-Paul Belmondo and released by the innovative director Jean-Luc Godard. Another notable masterpiece is Federico Fellini's La Dolce Vita, which follows the life of journalist Marcello Rubini as he tells the story of Rome's social and spiritual issues. On the other side of the spectrum there is Pulp Fiction from Quentin Tarantino, a groundbreaking movie that revolutionized the crime movie genre. Another modern classic from the same director is Inglourious Bastard, which follows a group of Jewish American soldiers behind enemy lines. Then there is the Godfather trilogy, a timeless work by Francis Ford Coppola, that follows the Corleone family in the business of crime and family ties. The Shawshank Redemption from Frank Darabont follows the story of Andy Dufresne, a man wrongfully convicted of murder, and his friendship he builds at prison. Goodfellas from Martin Scorsese is an epic portrayal of the New York mob, and its main characters Henry Hill and Jimmy Conway. The Silence of the Lambs is a classic thriller from Jonathan Demme, starring the unforgettable duo of Clarice Starling and Hannibal Lecter. The Apartment from Billy Wilder is a romantic comedy starring Jack Lemmon and Shirley MacLaine. Steven Spielberg's E.T. the Extraterrestrial is one of the most beloved films of all time, and a truly timeless classic. Another classic from the same director is the World War II drama Schindler's List, a highly acclaimed adaptation of Thomas Keneally's novel. David Lynch's cult favorite Blue Velvet is an offbeat thriller set in the small town of Lumberton. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho is a classic thriller about a motel owner with a dark past. The Coen brothers' Fargo is a classic dark comedy starring Frances McDormand, William H. Macy and Steve Buscemi. Terry Gilliam's Brazil is an acclaimed dystopian science fiction set in a dark and oppressive future world. Akira Kurosawa's Rashomon is a revolutionary tale of crime and deception set in 11th century Japan. Lawrence of Arabia from David Lean is an epic adventure in which the young British soldier Lawrence sets out to unite the various warring Arab factions. Stanley Kubrick's 2001, A Space Odyssey was a groundbreaking film that paved the way for the science fiction genre. The Godfather Part 2 from Francis Ford Coppola is a sequel that improves upon the original, following young Don Vito Corleone's rise to power. Brian De Palma's classic Scarface follows the story of Cuban refugee Tony Montana as he rises and falls in the Miami underworld. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest from Milos Forman is an essential film starring the incredible Jack Nicholson.